Hello, nice to meet you again. Today we are going to learn about one way of formation of Chinese characters, pictographs. The world's many writing systems can be grouped into two categories. The first one, phonographs. In this category, we have English, French, Spanish, and Italian, and other languages as well. The common feature of these languages in this category is that once you have mastered enough symbols, when looking at a sentence written in that language, you can generally read it out loud, but the meaning they express are not so evident from the appearance on that page. However, Chinese characters are not like this. It happens to be in the other category, ideographs. In this category, besides Chinese characters, there are also hieroglyphics. So the common feature of the languages in this category is that you may not know how it is pronounced when you look at the script. But in many cases, you can guess the meaning of the character based on the physical structure. And that is the case in Chinese characters. And it is especially true in the case of ancient Chinese characters. So why? It has very much to do with the way the ancient Chinese expressed their thoughts in writing. The ancient Chinese recorded their languages by drawing. And so we may find such kind of a way of recording thoughts in these two examples. The first example, look at this drawing. In this drawing, there is a Chinese character. So do you know the meaning of this Chinese character based on the drawing? Yeah, you see, there's the image of the sun. Then easily you can figure out the meaning of this Chinese character, pronounced as Yu. So the meaning of this Chinese character is the sun. And let's take a look at this drawing. In this drawing, we can find the image of a fish. So you can figure out the meaning of this Chinese character, pronounced as Yu. The meaning of this Chinese character is fish. So as we see, we can easily recognize the meaning of the character based on the image of the drawing. And that is because these characters are developed from images. And so these characters are called pictographs. And this is the basic formation way of Chinese characters. Many of the earliest Chinese characters are related to humans, animals, plants, mountains, rivers, and other elements of nature, like fire and water. So look at this one. Now, in this video, you can see a Chinese character. So this is the Chinese character. So what is the meaning? Yeah, this Chinese character means water. It is pronounced as 水. And now let's take a look at this video. Okay, so what is the meaning of this Chinese character? So it's very simple. You can figure out the meaning of this Chinese character, 火. The meaning is fire. So how a Chinese character started from the image and finally developed into today's modern Chinese character. Now let's have further examples to see such kind of evolution. Now look at this video. In this video, you can see the image of mountains. And also, you can find the peaks as very high. So, based on this image, ancient Chinese invented the character, meaning mountains. Now look at this script. So this script represents the image of mountains. The focal points are peaks as varying height. And then step by step, finally, we have the modern Chinese character. shan. And also, we may take a look at this image. So what is this image about? Yes, this is a person standing there. And then Chinese people invented a character meaning person. So this is the modern character meaning person, pronounced as 人. So this modern character started from the image of a person standing there. The focal points are legs and arms. And look at the, so this is the earliest style. And you may find the arms and legs. Okay, and one more example. Now look at this image. What is it about? Yeah, it is an animal. It is an elephant. And based on this image, ancient Chinese invented a character meaning the elephant. So in this image, we could see the focal point. And what is the focal point? Yes, you're right, the long trunk. And also, look at this script. You can also see the long trunk. And here, in modern character, we can still find the track of the long trunk. So, yeah, these examples can tell us and Chinese characters and started from the images. But sometimes there are also some Chinese characters that are not very simple pictographs, because some things are not so easy to depict in a drawing, or they would be easily confused with other things. So in these cases, the ancient Chinese would add in the image of something else closely related to the main image to avoid confusion or misunderstanding. Well, we may have some examples. Now, look at this image. This image, so in this picture, you can find the image of a stone. And what is this? So actually, that is the cliff beside the stone. And then you can figure out and what Chinese character ancient Chinese would like to invent. Yes, ancient Chinese would like to invent a character meaning stone. But if they just drew a circle, no one would be able to tell what it was supposed to be. So they drew a cliff beside the stone, making the meaning of this character much more evident. Now take a look at the changes of the physical structures of this character. It started from this image, and then later. So finally, we have the modern character meaning the stone, pronounced as 石. So this is an example for us to understand the supplementary image to the main image to form a character. We may have another good example. So look at this picture. In this picture, we can see a human being's eyebrow. So then how to draw the eyebrow? So if ancient Chinese just drew the shape of an eyebrow, it would be very unclear. And then they drew an eye below the eyebrow. And then it's much easier to tell that, so this character means eyebrow. So look at the changes of the physical structures of this character. Look at the earliest style. And here is the eye. And then over the eye, there's an eyebrow. And then step by step, finally, we have the modern character, meaning eyebrow, pronounced as 眉. So you could, I suppose, you have already understood and the change, or maybe the supplementary images function. Well, we may look at their pictures and the Chinese characters. So we've already have some examples for you to figure out the meanings of Chinese characters of the following pictures. Now look at this one. This image is wood. So the Chinese character means wood. And how about this one? Deer, yeah, an animal. And we have the Chinese character meaning deer. And how about the rest of three? You may try your best to figure out the meanings of these characters. So look at this Chinese character. So look at the physical structure. What does it look like? Yes, you may find this Chinese character looks like what is depicted in this picture. So what is the meaning of this Chinese character? Yeah, it means a squash. And also in this picture, the squash is depicted. And how about the rest of two? Yeah, net. Well, you see, they look very similar to each other. So the finally is very easy. I. Yeah, this Chinese character is pronounced as mu. Mu. Okay, so you may say there are a lot of funs in Chinese characters in the way to form Chinese characters. So let's enjoy such kind of way to get to know more about Chinese characters. Thank you.